Welcome back, any lovers. Today we're checking out the Thaumaturge. You're gonna grab yourself a plate. This is a super interesting game that I did not get a chance to check the demo out, but this is gonna be a super cool demon collecting type of game. So the developer did put a note out in the beginning that they might be might mess with some subjects that might be a little bit sensitive to folks, I want to say. So I was trying to remember the right wording that they put in there. They put some great wording in the beginning of the game, that sometimes it reflects an idea set or anything like that to the game that was present at the time. So they just wanted to put that out there, that it is going to be a little sensitive at certain points, so to just make sure that it does have those points in there. But let's kind of hop in here and check out the game for a little while. If you do like it, of course, please share the links down below. Locals say the station is haunted at night. The station manager was embarrassed to admit. Oh, wait. Thaumaturge is a word deriving from Greek. It means miracles. A thaumaturge or a tempermancer is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche. I don't know why I can't pronounce words for the last couple days. I've just been like reading horribly, and can bring them onto the surface. If they are a doctor of souls, it is impossible to fully name the essence of a thaumaturge without being born one. Thaumaturge. That's a word I've had to practice saying. I'm not gonna lie, I've had to practice saying that.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone.
Does he just see death? Was that just death he just saw? Like they're buddies? Like they're just hanging out?
Our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested.
That's great character design. See the buckle on the knees? That's impressive.
He doesn't know your intention. And with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me.
We're just gonna name that guy Horace.
You think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now, does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
There's Horace, just watching over us. His name's Horace, and that's what I'm calling him. Watch, he actually has a name. I'll be so mad if he actually has a name, because I like Horace.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
Slight cough.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
That's rude. First play tricking him. Yeah, he just called me ugly.
Take this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Send greetings to your sister. Aggravate your father. Don't add it. Send greetings to your sister.
Please add my love to you, my sister.
Touching.
That was so unbelievable.
My name is
Touching.
Viktor Szulski. Szulski. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Oh,
Interesting
that's
name.
cool.
Where's this headed?
Warsaw, Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Calm down, Horace. I'm talking.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Horace is like
Loony.
impatient. What's going on with you, Horace? Dude, I was trying to talk here. You can move freely around the locations. You've received a request. Shadows of the Sin. Dear Antony, it feels like ages have passed since your last letter, or maybe it's just the winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you can guess, the life of an exile does not spoil me. Years ago, when I was uprooted from my homeland and sent to the foreign land, among foreign people, to fight under the Russian banner. And how am I today? I live among people who hate me. I am losing my health and my mind in cultivating the land that I fertilize with the blood and the flesh of my sons. And can't leave here, and can't stop reminiscing. Death seems to be my only means of escape. Please pray for me. Constantine. I don't think this letter will make it through the censorship, but if it does, please tell Anelika that the thought of her brought me solace until the very end. I wonder... I got experience. What's this thing? Wait. Oh, is that you can move around? Oh. Can I help you? You already helped me. Got a package up there? Yes. I'm not trying to talk to you anymore, dude. Railway station. Let's do it. As a thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate the enemy's actions. You can follow traces of emotions, thoughts, actions, and words, and you can reach your goal easier. Use perception to follow the path of your goal. Oh, I like the snap. Everything will freeze and there won't be anything left. Look at the train. Warm coat. God bless you. Yeah, what about over here? Just want to see if there's a secret. See, like right there. Tragic events of August 29th had cast a shadow on the city of Tiflis, leaving it in deep mourning. Yesterday's rally, where reform proposals set out by Minister Alexander Boligin were to be discussed, were brutally interrupted by Cossack troops that stormed inside the municipal board building. Armed Cossacks entered the conference room, wreaking havoc in the turmoil. 60 people were killed and over 100 were injured. People are shocked at another instance of unjustified aggression against the nation of Georgia. Many believe more are inevitable. I know. We'll go in a minute. What over here? Horsey. Or is that a donkey? That's a horse. Okay. Sometimes they use donkeys. I'm just saying. Alright, let's go talk to here.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, If you've got reason to be there, climb in.
Nice beard. Dude, that guy's a great beard. Say thank you. Ask if there's a healer in
So
the village.
is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting? A guest?
Ah, you came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
Yeah, let's go.
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
Fog isn't the only thing obscuring the sunlight here. The settlement? Oh, too fast. PC too fast. Hoping for the better.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
I always wonder with these tiny villages, or these tiny like little towns here. So everyone probably knows everybody. Everything will freeze and there'll be nothing left. Everyone probably knows everything, right? Everyone probably knows everybody. Everyone probably knows everything was going on. Because that's the way they'll go, so I'll go this way for right now. Maybe he's running from war like others. I always wondered, like, man, does that just mean like, you know, like that there's like 12 people, you know, do you just kind of like tell people, hey, like I have a daughter, you have a son, let's just have them get married, or let's just have them, you know? Warm coat. Well, that's life in the countryside for you. Ooh, what's this? Soon the day will come when people will throw off their hated shackles with one stroke of the mighty arm, hardened by works and struggle with misery. They will get rid of the despised Tsar. May the recent events so agonizing for many be I want to keep moving here. Luca.
Gentlemen, is this the tavern here?
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Indeed, I'm tired.
Nice boots. Are they warm?
A proud answer. It not only draws from your flaw of pride's level, but will also feed it even more. Let's say you're not looking for trouble, you're just passing through.
I'm not here for long. I'm looking for a certain healer.
First, you gotta make a donation to the Tsar's army. Warm boots, for instance.
Or, you know, not.
He won't need a coat once he's lost his boots.
Or not.
It's yours, Nami. We are the Tsar's soldiers.
That's
Those
good for
don't
you.
look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Interesting. When your enemies lose all their health points, you win the fight. The enemy's health points are shown on bars below their feet, where your health points are represented by a bar in the bottom left corner of the screen. Oh, is everything in slow motion? Oh yeah, everyone's in slow motion. Look. Oh, what's this? This is super cool looking. Good hit, good hit. Hey, hey, good hit. Very good hit, very good hit. Oh, you have a knife. I probably should have gone after you first. Perception allows you to anticipate the enemy's actions. To find out what they're planning, unfold the actions cued in the top of the screen. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful but require preparation, bringing the risk of the enemy attacking first. So he attacks here, right? So if I punch him, you can punch him again. Then punch him again. Yeah.
Serves the Ruskies right. They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
That was really cool looking. I know it's like a standard... I know it's a standard turn-based like that. And time-based, but like... That was really cool looking.
Good boy.
Yes. Pet the dog. Pet the dog. Pet him again. He deserves it. He's a good boy. Pet him. Obtain a thaumaturge. Oh my god. Point. That word's gonna kill me. News from Yerevan. Our correspondents report that the newly appointed Governor General of the Yerevan Province, Prince Napoleon Louis Joseph Jerome Bonaparte, has just... Is this Napoleon Bonaparte? Has just arrived in town. The highest officials were present as the welcome ceremony, followed by a dinner with representatives from Yerevan's most eminent families. The Governor General's address to the townspeople is expected in the next few days. I should brush up on my history lessons, man. God has cleansed me of the sin and endowed me with the power. Like I know what happened with I know what happened with Napoleon. I know, you know, the whole idea, but I couldn't tell you exactly everything that happened with Napoleon, or like the good battles or the conquests that he did, you know? On the Grimoire's cover, there are available Thaumaturge points that you could spend on the tree. Purchase skill upgrades, improve your powers within any dimension, and hunt saluters to enable further development. Heart. Your bond is weakened and in danger of collapsing. Let's see here. The upgrade enables using perception and dimension heart. Interesting. Gives a 6% chance of dealing double damage. Ooh. Let's go with the heart. Oh, heart's already... I already have heart. Oh, am I developing these? Each skill can be upgraded. Place the upgrade in the designated spot on the skill icon. Each upgrade takes some space. Choose wisely. Oh. I think I go with that. Flaw. Many people have flaws, but only thaumaturges are aware of their existence. These are blemishes on the personality created as a result of turbulent experiences. They attract saluters and allow young thaumaturges to make a pact with their first saluter. Your flaw is pride. If you nurture it by making the right choices, it will impact the course of events in the future. My innate flaw. It got me into trouble on more than one occasion, but also kept me out of it sometimes too. It is an integral part of me. Yupir follows this flaw. Increase the heart dimension force by 1. Oh. And this is Yupir? Creepy. Like, in the best way possible. Inflicts damage. Restores your health points by 1, which is half of what you've lost. Each subsequent action that restores health points will restore less of it. Not of this world. Inflicts damage, restores your health points by 1, which is half what you've lost. Huh. Interesting. Okay. And my belongings, my entries, and my journal. Cool. Very cool design.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
They look alike.
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
Say you believe in its miraculous power. Say you want to see for yourself.
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
Explain how you tracked him down.
I first learned of you in Paris. A charismatic miracle worker from Russia. I even heard about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and half of Europe. But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
Okay.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I would use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Did he just pull that out from his backside? Smell this. No, I'm not smelling that. Time-worn prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. A zeal gushing from beads gushing from the beads impregnates the wool better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, but also attracts. Rasputin's wish. Rasputin has a magnetic zeal and passion. He is a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, who is easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flame of his adore. You require the knowledge of contents required to give a response.
Have you figured anything out yet?
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Observations are information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about the world and events that can help you in different situations. Thaumaturges possesses perception, which allows them to read other people's emotions, actions, words, and thoughts left on the items. You must develop the heart. Okay. On some items, you'll find a trace of someone's personality. It takes one of 3 forms. You see it for the first time, you have seen it, but you're not certain who it belongs to. You know exactly who left it. Traces are only revealed once you pass the test of perception.
Let's take a look around.
Oh. Word 1. A dirty bowl that someone has eaten stew from.
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within it?
Prayer book. An ornate prayer book containing prayers from the Russian Orthodox Rite. It vibrates with a languishing moan of delight. The touch is soaked, the scent of courtly powder, but that which is soft and warm is also pierced by thorns of impending separation and longing. Who would have thought this priest had such passion? Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals an outstanding lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps this is the one of his healing methods. Oh, there we go. A potential device of voluntary self-mortification of the body?
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat. Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
Ask about the lady waiting in Petersburg.
I can't help but ask you about that young lady from Petersburg.
Careful, I'm starting to like you. But not enough to tell you about Petersburg. How do you think I might help you?
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind, I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
See,
I've
you
got
pay him
money,
well.
if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a Thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
I don't hear his voice somewhere.
Where am I?
I don't hear him.
Rasputin. There's no one in here.
Oh!
I need to get out of here. What is this sound? Shackles?
I clicked still.
You're blind. You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind. Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
I can see, father. Clearly.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Midday naps, you know, kind of my thing.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes, absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a salutar, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
Oh.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
Make a full recovery with the help of a miracle worker. Hey, I need to get out of this. I feel like she's gonna beat me with a broom. Multiple objectives. Quests have multiple objectives. Freely switch from the one you'd like to track. After switching, the objectives will reveal a path to follow. Sometimes this path is so mysterious that it eludes even an experienced Thaumaturge. No worries, the remaining objectives will provide a way to solve the quest. Oh, what was that? Made of string, sticks, and feathers, it's supposed to protect the residents from the influence of evil spirits. Oh. Coachman. Oh, it's this guy? No way.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Something continues to elude you. Keep searching. The coachman doesn't want to take me to the cemetery. If I use my power, I should be able to change his attitude.
I'll be right back.
Using Thaumaturge, you can manipulate other people. First, you must know a person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusions. If the manipulation is available, the character interaction icon will change and the Uber will appear next to the character. Oh. Coachman used the rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. The rag reeked with the sour odor of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheels from the soft soil made the spine crack like a fishbone, and the muscles burned with fire, and no one would help. Such was his job, such was his fate. So this is another little divergent. Aha. What's this?
They'll go gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
Dropped apple. A bruised cinnamon apple. Vesna was trembling, dropping a fruit basket and left his orphan behind. Vesna has left her distinct trace on the fruit. It consists of a heart fluttering in panic and a throat painfully clenched. A bite of this apple would taste of pure fear. No, we're going this way. I guess we're going this way. Oh, I got an upgrade. Ooh. %50 chance of... Ooh. Wait, go back in. Perfectionism self-cast makes every attack on the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. Okay. Oh, see, there's a split. Yeah, there's something here, I think. Oh, there. There? It splits here, but it, like, doesn't do anything after that. I guess I need more... Ah, there's something. Shovel. The shovel still showed trace of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soiling. Okay. The coachman is tired and weary. He worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all he dreams of is a moment to rest. I can relieve his suffering. Oh, I saw him.
I'm not going anywhere.
Make the coachman's fatigue go away.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Oh, is he like my personal ride now? Aha.
No, that's still not it.
Elder Vasily died only a year ago, and his tombstone is clearly already been damaged. Why? I don't know. In a quiet grave in the frigid, truly frigid earth.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
Thank him for his help. Explain what's changed. Thank you for help.
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
I see him. My Uper. He's back. I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in a cemetery.
That's what he's doing here.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafits.
They believe that the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some of the Yetis. Locals say that since the death of the village elder, a doom has hung over the village. Miners' quarrels immediately turn into bloody fights, and people are tense and withdrawn. Things are not looking good. That's the one about the ill fortune.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
Ask about the district elder's
How
death.
did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
It was not peaceful. The elder died in the flames that consumed his house. The ruins are thought to be cursed, and locals speak of them in horror.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Superstitious. A woman in a cemetery claims the village is haunted by a lich. It's over here. Alright, I guess let's go back to the village. Burned homestead. Oh. We'll go there instead.
I felt something. Where is it? Can you feel it? It's
Ooh,
the
somebody
smell
came.
of mystery.
A destroyed door frame. By some miracle, it survived the fire. Dimension force 2. Oh, so if I had word, I'd be able to tell more. Fear has embedded itself inside the fabric of the door frame. Fear of the flames and trepidation about losing a loved one.
A horrible death.
The blood sounds like suffering. It flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with the scissors wasn't large, but it was accurate. Life left the body. The heart went into spasm, and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, and then the flames came, and the pain resounded anew. Ooh. I know I had to talk to him eventually, but I just like checking out the things, you know?
True fear.
Ragdoll. The doll is caked with a hard crust of fear. Its layers are like the varnish on an age-old painting. A child's fear, a girl's terror, a young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of turpentine that constructs the throat and forces tears into the eyes. Alright, let's talk to him. Oh. Wait, I guess that's an upper? A youper?
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime.
Oh, that thing's cool.
Birth did the floor that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give him back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Same trace that could be felt on the rag doll and the item dropped by the woman. Vesna smells of fear. Her nerves are badly strained. Her heart is trembling. Her fingers are stiff from anxiety, and her mind wanders, lost in the wilderness of fear. I may be able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition. Oh,
Victor!
they think they killed?
I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
Oh.
This doesn't look like a fair fight.
That's why we're giving you a chance. Make a donation and we'll disperse in peace.
I didn't say the advantage was on your side.
Ooh. Strong attacks and focus. In order to launch a strong attack against the enemy, you must take away all of their focus, causing them to enter the breakdown stage. Strong attacks are much more powerful than other skills and allow the fight to end quicker. Select the diversion skill to lower the enemy's focus. You and your saluter each have their own separate set of skills. Plan which you want to use and give the saluter an appropriate command. Strong attack opportunity. The enemy has lost all their focus and is now in the breakdown state. It's a great chance to launch a strong attack. Let's do it. I guess that's it, right? Concussion? Oh, then he gets to go. Oh, so he has a turn. Okay. So he's getting ready to attack him. How would I come for you now? Ow. Okay, so that'll be this guy. And that's what's focused on this, so I'm going to go for you with a focus. Now you have no idea what's coming to you. Oh.
Are you alright, sir?
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Yes.
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're alright, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
And I got a point too. Oh, so you develop here. Do you have to develop down here too to be able to do that? Action, reaction. Restores your focus. Reduces focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is in the suffering state. I like this. This is super cool. Okay, let's go back to the village. Back here. Anything I could help? Nope. Tell my old ladies to get the. I'll tell my old ladies to get the recipe. Heck yeah, you will.
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
Dead goose. Someone or something strangled this goose. From the goose's twisted neck flows the anger and passion of the person who slaughtered the poor bird. The wave of emotions carries no desire for meat or feathers, only the sour taste of envy and the desire for all of Bogdan's property to go to hell. That's really sad, actually. I'm not giving you anything. Yeah. Nothing at all. Talk to the wise woman.
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much. And he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind.
Go away. You're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers, a witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
The conflicted neighbors. A dead goose lies between the quarreling peasants, the obvious bone of contention here. If the wise woman is to settle the dispute, she'd better do it quickly. It would come to fisticuffs in the moment. Fisticuffs. Neighborly disputes. It seems that the neighbors quarreled over a goose and strangled in the act of revenge. Classic of the genre. Huh.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Come inside and tell me what you're doing here.
Yeah. Salt at the doorstep protects from unwanted visitors and other misfortunes. I love it because it's very witchy, you know?
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
They say that every nation has its demons. Its phantoms, ghosts, and nightmares were created to make naughty children behave. But I have gone halfway around the world, preaching the word of God, and learned the truth. These demons, fiends, and devils cursed by God are real, and they are everywhere. In distance, Sirmia, people whisper the name Bukovac, a cruel beast whose presence brings wrath and commands people to inflict violence on their neighbors. A fairy tale, you say? But I have seen Bukovac here in... I can't say that. I heard the rattle of his chains and feel the fangs dipping into my neck and tugging at every fiber of my soul. My dear son, my heart is crying. Have I harmed you so that you write about me like this? That you renounce your legacy? Your land and your blood? I never said a word to you when you refused to farm with us, nor when you went to Tiefleaks to study. And now you're calling us stupid? Backward? You repeat after that rector of yours is the language of dogs? Oh god. Sometimes it's tough to determine what I don't know the language, so I was like,
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
oh my god. You were taking advantage of a superstitious villagers?
A lot of people benefit from your wisdom. They're superstitious and timid, as far as I've been able to figure out. Easy to control, right?
Pot calling kettle. That, my boy, that you can ask that charlatan with fancy dress and beard. Who takes advantage of who here? Bah! The people here are believers, of course. But the spirit in the village is real too.
Hmm? She means a salute.
Is this spirit you're talking about, not a person?
I heard it howling. That's nothing human. One evil spirit here persecutes people, and you can hear it now and then, sometimes. Tragedies attract it, and impure thoughts. We here call it a Bukovac.
Bukovac.
But other places probably call it other things.
Demon.
An evil spirit's an evil spirit. It torments people and turns their weaknesses against them.
And what if I told you I could get rid of it?
I'd say I'll believe it when I see it. And I'd ask, how else can I help you?
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
Dang. I guess there's no other evidence right now? Or I don't have the skills for that, I guess.
Am I sensing?
A hand-carved and elaborate painted wooden box. The box is marked with words of love, sweet as kisses. The name of Vesna and Luca intertwined, cuddling tenderly against the wood, against the delicate carvings, trying to protect them from damp and rain, from all the evil the world carries. Yeah, what about that woman, though? Is there a body over here? I know, it wants me to go in there. I will. Oh, there we go. There's some circulation. Damaged axe shaft. The damaged axe shaft trace it bears does not belong to Vesna. Oh, the cool thing is, like, I've unlocked this part, so it looks like it's help. Oh, I got another one over there too. Although it's already become moldy from disuse, it carries the memory of the spirit of the one who wielded it. A loner by choice with a disposition as tart as juniper berries. The shaft is overgrown with the thorns of bitter words, but there are others warm, delicate as rose petals. They betray a love for someone who's not afraid of thorns, a love that is delicate but not accepting of violence. Disc shards, broken shards of a blue ceramic dish. The broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The coral erupted suddenly, spewing out bile of mutual complaints and grievances. Its sweet and pungent taste stupefied, compelling screaming, finger pointing, and hurting. The frenzy lasted until all involved were out of breath. Domestic squabbles. In this house lives a married couple who who do not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly, until they are out of breath, but they persist together despite everything. Huh. That's the thing, if you like go around and observe. Oh, are we doing this?
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at Vasili's burned out farmstead. Lucas says Haley loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her? You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
The shaft of the axe bears a distinct trace of Luca. It's identical to the one on the door frame with the burned helmet. Oh. Alright, time to get serious.
Ma'am, please open the door.
Kick it open.
We didn't invite any guests over.
Kick it open.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
He'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
Same. Vesna about Luca. It's clear that this is not the first time Vesna had threatened someone with her husband. Luca must not have the best reputation in the village. Residency. Luca is a sullen churl and a recluse. However, he seems to have a soft spot. Luca was at Vasili's house on the night the murder and fire took place.
I know you're scared, but please, just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
That's not a crack.
What do you want?
Ooh.
Please, don't be afraid. I just need to know where I can find your husband.
Heart.
He's chopping wood in the clearing by the forest.
Oh, can I? Oh, I thought maybe I have another chance. Wait. No, let me. Oh, I wish I can go back and do that again. I would love to present the doll and just be like, hey, guess what I found? Guess what I found, mother fluffer? Makes you lose focus as a take a damage with a 4-to-1 ratio. Restores your focus. I probably want to get that before I get this. No, I keep that. I'll keep that there. That's cool. Go to the forest clearing. Okay. Very detective-ish. I like it.
Again.
This time, it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavach.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
I think his wife.
Do you still want to catch that Salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosian.
That was a quick load. Dude, the loading times are real quick. Oh. Hi, Luca.
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Salutor here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The Salutor is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Cut off his head.
What?
Ooh.
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Unless you're the one that killed him.
Told you it was the wife.
And I'd do it again if I could. Get out of here!
Here you are, Bukavaj. Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
Difficulty level. The combat is challenging. To win, you must plan your actions carefully. Combat is challenging while allowing you a lot of freedom. Combat is easier. The mode is for the wishing to focus on the story. I just like balanced. Holy crap, he's huge! Fighting wild salutors. To defeat a wild salutor, you must get rid of the shadows that protect him. Vanquishing the shadows will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more fiercer he will fight back. The bard tells you when the wild salutor sends more enemies against you. Look at him. He's freaking huge. The guy has a lot of focus. Luca's shadow. See if we can't get some of that focus out of you. Ooh, good hit. Bukavach has caused you to enter the suffering state. States can have a benign or potentially deadly effect. Read their description carefully and don't get caught off guard. Suffering receives 2 damage. It's used damage 2 at the end of every round. That's the effect stacks times 4. Okay, so now that's gone. And now we can go hard in the paint. Ow. I love how angry he gets. Hear my cane.
Crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Taming a Salutor. You defeated Bakavach, the D-Dimension Salutor, and you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin has come to your help. The untamed Salutor won't obey your orders, stops you from developing and weakens your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin soothed his anger. You could achieve the unachievable.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
And you, why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine, I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
Prevent Reluca from making rash decisions.
Nothing has to be decided at the moment. Certainly not things that can't be undone.
Well, exactly. Beat it, you scoundrels. There's enough blood in this village already.
Sharing a village with murderers?
You were the first to spill blood!
It's not the same. If that's the case, you're banished from the village. Get out of here!
This is the elder?
We'll burn away the impurity you left in our
The
village.
new one?
Phew.
Wait, so we're not gonna burn the witch? Are you waving goodbye to me? Yes.
Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings.
Oh my
Things
God.
I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
That has to be an Easter egg, right? Jeez, that's such a funny thing. All right, folks, this is going to be where I'm going to stop. Thank you so much for joining me for the Indie Buffet and this psycho-dimensional, crazy, awesome. It really is kind of just a cool, like, supernatural detectives game. I really enjoy it. Thank you so much for joining me for the Indie Buffet, where we help you find your next favorite indie. Peace.